how does someone create a new identity that lasts a long time?
Give yourself a name. For example, you can add a new identity in your life. For example, I'm a mom, but I'm not just a mom. I'm also an athlete, and I'm also a business individual. I'm also an entrepreneur. So I would do different things according to the person I show up. At home, I would act like a mom. Go to work, I would act like an entrepreneur. In the gym, I would act like an athlete. And I would do what athletes do. At home as a mom, I would do what moms do. Cook dinner, take care of the kids. And then at work as an entrepreneur, I would think of ideas how to increase productivity in the company. And those identities do not go away if you want to stay in the game. That's how you keep them last. For me, for example, just because I go to compete on stage, I don't just use that moment to tell myself I'm an athlete. I have to tell myself I'm also an athlete. If I want to stay a certain figure, like an athletic figure, even when I come home, even when I'm not on stage, even I'm not in the gym.
And how do you do that so it sticks, but lasts?
Of course, the actions, right? You do what athletes do. You eat healthy. The actions create results. And then with results would increase your potential. And then your potential, actions, you have the action and you have to show behaviors, right? Actions, results, you have some ways to do something, and then your actions will make you believe, will create strong belief that you have certain potential. Always action first. Have some action, and action will prove to yourself that you are capable of attaining that identity to become the person you want to. Without action, there's no proof or no belief that you can become someone with that potential.
Right. Action is super important. You're right. So how does someone use action to create a new identity that lasts when their fears get in the way?
To try something new, you said earlier, new habits. And when we try something new, there's always doubt. That's just common, very common. But one of the things that most people do is they stay in the problem instead of getting out of the problem and look for solutions. So I would suggest, first of all, ask yourself, what is it that you really, really want? Imagine the person you want to be. And then find someone who have been there, who have the results that you want, and follow them and do exactly what they do.
Great. Yeah, definitely follow someone that gets the results you want, for sure. What would be, do you have another way of helping someone get past their fears or overcome their fears so they can create that new identity and keep it, make it last?
A lot of our fear were programmed into our mind subconsciously, not even knowing that we have in them. And a lot of them were created by our environment, or maybe by our own past experiences that were not what we wanted, maybe negative experiences. So fear in one area also translate in other areas. So what we do right now, the many ways to do it, but easiest and fastest way to do it is like Like pretend you have a house, and then over the years you accumulate a lot of junk, and now you want to clean your house. You have to be able to go into your house and dig up the thing that may be hidden in the corner of your house or some room that you didn't know that you accumulate over these years. And sometimes we might not know how to find those things in the house that causes us house to not look the way we want it. So either you can do it yourself and take lots of time to figure out where the mess was, or have someone else come in, like specialists come in and have certain equipments to find out where the, for example, where the smelly part of the house come from. Right? Some tools, for example, if you have a dam, like something wet behind the wall, sometimes you don't know. And then you have this moldy smell in the house. Specialists or technicians, they have this tool they put against the wall, and they know exactly if the wall has been damp, like wet. And by normal people, they might not have the skills to do it. So if you have fear, you need to seek someone else who have the ability to help you overcome that fear. And what, like, they have a way of getting out of you to help you with what is causing it. And by understanding you, they'll figure a way to help you remove that fear within minutes.
Good. Remove the fear within minutes. That's true. That's something we're learning to do. Awesome.